lineup tonight, both teams.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah. He's good too.
they go where they want to.
Yeah. Oh, no, let's move back.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. You gotta listen to the timekeeper. Who? Not Druan, boy. Oh yeah. All right.
Welcome back to Hockey Etc. on Côte de Liesse in Montreal and to MTLProLeague.com, where tonight's gold medal game will be live streamed through esportsdesk.com. Here we are. This is it. The final game of the 2019 summer season of Montreal Pro League. And you have David Forrest Financial Services in the blue, looking to win the gold over Global, who last week upset first place D2S Construction. Tonight, for David Forrest, you have number 2, Nathan Beaulieu, 3, Samson Mabad, 5, Derek Brassard, 6, Daniel Walcott, 7, Alex Killorn, 8, Jonathan Drouin, 10, Captain Anthony Duclair, and in nets, Zach Foucale. For Global, sporting the red jerseys, Captain Anthony Beauvillier, number 2, Alex Carrière wearing 3, number 4, Pierre-Olivier Joseph, number 6, Nicolas Obi-Kubel, 7, Raphael Lavoie, 10, Brandon Gignac, and in nets, number 31, Philippe Desrosiers. We will have 3 18-minute running time periods, except for the third, where you have the last minute stop time. If it's tied, we will go to a shootout. And there are no penalty minutes. It'll be a one-on-one challenge on a penalty, with a penalty shot being taken. And stay tuned as the game finishes, as the Montreal Pro League Cup will be presented on ice. We're just about set to go. Derek Brassard lines up against Beauvillier. Beauvillier wins, gets that to Alex Carrière. Carrière backs over to Obi-Kubel. Obi-Kubel breaks in on the right, snaps one off, easily handled by Foucale. We're off and running now. Beauvillier controlling. Down the right boards, into the corner. Gets it back to Obi-Kubel, who feeds it across the ice. Managed to be picked up by Beauvillier. Spins and controls. Still in charge, gives it to Obi-Kubel. Backhander, handed by Foucale. Picked up by Anthony Duclair. Duclair comes racing down the right side, cuts the center, snaps one off. That's handled by Desrosiers. They're off flying. They're looking for that goal. Captain Duclair gets stood up at the center by Alex Carrière. Tip back to Pierre-Olivier Joseph. He gives the feed to Brandon Gignac. Gignac breaks it on the right. Carves around behind the net. Stuck in the corner, being bothered by Mabad. Raphael Lavoie comes up with it. He's in charge. Feeds it cross ice to Joseph. Battle along the boards. And Alex Killorn comes up with it. Cuts to center. Now Joseph comes away for Global. Feeds the pass. Picked off by Jonathan Drouin. Drops it for Killorn. Killorn on the play back to Mabad. Now Global in charge. Beauvillier breaking on the right side. Backhand. Into the pads of Foucale. Goes back to Obi-Kubel. He doesn't handle it though. There's a one drive by Alex Killorn, but it's off the boards. Drouin cuts in front. And Desrosiers slides cross crease to make the save. Back to Killorn. Snaps one up. That's off the grill of Desrosiers. Away comes Obi-Kubel. He gives the feed, but it's offside. Good crowd on hand tonight enjoying us, enjoying the game. Lots of players from the Versant West and Saint Laurent Hockey Association. Waiting to see who comes up with the championship trophy. Battle for the puck in the corner. That's picked up by Beaulieu. Goes into the corner where Drouin, where it's tracked down by Duclair. But away comes Beauvillier, crosses at the left. Into the corner. Goes around Obi-Kubel, tries to control it. His pass is flipped out though, and Brassard comes away with it for David Forrest. Nice feed to Duclair. Snaps one off. Good pad save by Desrosiers. Brassard breaks in. Snaps one. Turns and fires and finds the top left corner at the 15-minute mark. David Forrest takes an early 1-0 lead over Global. Be sure to check us out on Twitter also. Go to hashtag MTL Pro League. You'll see all sorts of comments and highlights on Twitter. Away comes Gignac. Gignac breaks in on the left side, stuck in the corner. Battles back, still spinning, controlling. Now Drouin has it, flips it out. But over the stick of Alex Killorn. Raphael Lavoie now with the puck, breaking down center. Little backhand pass to Gignac. Gignac cross ice to Joseph. Goes for the feed to Lavoie, but it's chipped away. Deep in the corner. Foucalé comes out. Drops that for Alex Killorn. Killorn being shadowed by Lavoie. Long lead pass to Drouin though, but he's sandwiched by a pair of Global players. Gets it in front though. Drouin found Samson Mabad right in front, who backhands it past Philippe Desrosiers for a 2-goal cushion.
They switch sweaters again.
Matthew Joseph on the goal. Joseph Killorn leaves that. Drouin comes breaking in. Looks for the feed. Matthew Joseph. That's broken up. Obi Kubel breaks in, controls it with his skate on the backhand. Nice wall save by Foucalé. Away comes Killorn with Drouin. Drouin back to Killorn. And a little snapper by Killorn. 3-0, David Forrest. Global looking to get on the board, controlling the puck. That's broken up by Duclair, though, who comes in. He snaps one, but a good pad saved by Desrosiers. Beaulieu into Drouin. That's broken up in front. Long lead pass to Beauvalier from Gignac, but it's high and wide. Lavoie takes it behind his net. Breaks out at center, cuts to the right. Crosses at the blue line. That's broken up. Away comes Brassard, stick handling, nicely controlled behind the net. Beaulieu now with it in the corner, all the way back to Duclair. Duclair right in front of Brassard. That's chipped away though. Gignac comes racing down the left side on the feed to Joseph. Joseph snaps one off. Duclair controlling. Leaves that for Beaulieu. Beaulieu back to Duclair. Duclair controls, banks it into the corner to Killorn. Away comes Lavoie with the shot, wide and into the board. Still controlling though, Lavoie. Loses it. There's a long lead pass to Killorn. Killorn sees plenty of opening. 4-0. Big statement. 7 minutes into the first period, 4-0 for David Forrest. Beauvalier controlling. Gives it to Carrier. Back to Beauvalier. Side steps. Can't handle it though. Away comes Killorn. Killorn to Joseph. That's broken up. Beauvalier breaks away. Dishes to the left to Carrier. That's handled by Foucalé. Nice lead pass to Killorn. Snaps off the shot and it gets caught up in Desrosiers' paraphernalia. There's a nice feed to Carrière. Shot gets chipped up and into the glass though. Beauvallier controlling. Breaks across his blue line. Hits the David Forrest blue line. Sidesteps. Nathan Beaulieu now. Chips it out. Comes down the right side. Brassard goes right to left to Duclair, but that was just too wide. Aubé-Kubel breaks in, snaps one, gets the rebound, another save by Foucalé. Duclair comes up with the puck, crosses in, and now he's in the left corner. Holds on, looks for a play, dishes. Brassard has it, gives it all the way back to Foucalé. Allows for a line change. Foucalé to Brassard, who wraps it around the boards, but that's picked up by Lavoie. Lavoie cars behind the net. Back to Pierre-Olivier Joseph. Back to Lavoie. Lavoie snaps it, but it's too high. It's over the mesh, and a stoppage of play. We'll have a face-off at the left dot of David Forrest, which is won by Gignac. Gives it to Pierre-Olivier Joseph. He's got it back in the left corner now. Goes for the feed. Battle along the boards. Gignac did come up with it, but now Drouin gives it to Anthony Joseph. He gives it back to Killorn. Killorn had it, but it's broken up by Global, looking for their first goal. Play behind the net. Lavoie loses the puck. Drouin comes racing away, hits center. Carves around the net, goes to come back. Still stick handling and controlling. Global manages to come up with it. There's a chip into the zone as they put some fresh legs on. Alex Killorn picks up, breaks down the left boards all the way in. Hits the face-off dot, loses it though. Gains it back right in front. Banks it behind the net to Drouin. That's banged out. Drouin backhands it. Handled by Desrosiers around the boards. Killorn battling for it, comes up with it, but it chipped into the left corner. No shot. Killorn backhands it for Brassard in front, but that's broken up by Carrière. Aubé-Kubel rattles one off the left post. Anthony Duclair rattles one off the right post. I haven't seen this many post patterns since the Packers played on the weekend. Puck gets caught on the mesh of the net. They can't bank it out, so we have to have a face-off. 7 minutes left in the opening period. David Forrest in charge, 4-0 right now over Global. Lavoie turns and fires. That's wide of the net. Pierre-Olivier Joseph, control, but that's stolen by Duclair, who cuts in from the right. Carves across the net from backhand to forehand and fires it high into the mesh. 5-0. David Forrest Financial Services. Duclair gives it over to Beaulieu. Beaulieu to Brassard. Brassard spins. Looks to come out of his zone. Spins again. Puck rolls away, picked up by Pierre-Olivier Joseph. Behind his net. Breaks out. But chipped away to Brassard. Brassard back and forth. Desrosiers gets his legs out though and gets the pad on it. There's a feedback to Beaulieu. Beaulieu snaps it. Onto the skates of Duclair, who gets it up to his stick and into the open net. Mercy, mercy me. No, there's no mercy rule. It's 6-0. Aubé-Kubel loses the puck though, picked up by Drouin. He spins away, gives the feed to Killorn. Now comes Alex Carrière, gives the feed to Aubé-Kubel. That's banked off of Foucalé. Foucalé, a little backhanded pass to Killorn. Behind the net off the boards to Joseph. Joseph comes racing down. Spins, still has it, drops it for his teammate from Tampa. Killorn controlling. Broken up by Carrier. Carrier looks left to right. Oh, and that's given to Killorn though. Another ting on the post. As we go under the 5-minute mark in the opening period. Away comes Carrier down the right boards. Feeds it across the net to Obi Kubel. But that's chipped away by Drouin, who goes flying on his own. He has Joseph, gives him the pass. Nicely broken up though by Beauvillier. Beauvillier in tight. Global is snake bit. That's off the post 3 times. Fucale needs to kiss them at the next stoppage of play and thank them. There's a wide pass over to Duclair. Spins, breaks into the zone. Backhands it back to Beaulieu. Beaulieu still controlling. Drops it over for Brassard. Brassard to Duclair, who just steps into it at the bottom of the right face-off circle. Nothing but net. We have a 7-0 lead for David Forrest. Pierre-Olivier Joseph breaks across his blue line, hits center. Gets into the David Forrest zone, carves behind the net. Back to Gignac. Gignac controlling, holding into the right corners. Gives it back to Joseph. Joseph looks to go top corner, but finds just enough space under the arm for Fucale to clamp down on it and make the save. Brassard wins the draw, sends it left to right to Beaulieu. Beaulieu back in front to Duclair. Away comes Lavoie. Gives it to Gignac, whose shot goes wide and around the boards and out. Gignac controls at center, in the right, gives it to Lavoie. Can't get the one-timer away. Joseph now in control. Gives it to Lavoie. Lavoie over to Gignac, who was going to one-time it, but it just got chipped. There we go. Raphael Lavoie right on the left face-off dot, accepts the feed from Alex Carrier and one-times it for the shutout buster. It's a 7-1 game as we head towards 2 minutes left in the opening frame. Let's see if they can build on that. Anthony Beauvillier controls, gets it in the zone. Killorn though has it, even though he's on the ice, makes the play out. Obi Kubel though, back to Beauvillier, right in front, controls the puck, goes to the backhand and flips it up and under the crossbar. 7-2. Global with a little more jump in their game right now, looking to build. In goes Carrier around the net. Tries for the feed, that's broken up though, but picked by Obi Kubel. Back to Beauvillier, gets the shot, that's handled by Fucale. Away comes Killorn on the right side, tries for the feed to Drouin, who gets it. Goes for the wrap. Nicely played though by Obi Kubel to make the skate save for his goalie. And away comes Obi Kubel down the left side, nice feed to Carrier, but rolls off his stick. Play in the corner now. Beauvillier still in charge. Back to Obi Kubel. There's a shot off the blocker of Fucale. Nice sidestep by Joseph. But on his second attempt for another move, loses the puck as it rolls off his stick. Lavoie in. Snaps to go high. Fucale gets a trapper on it, and it gets stuck for a face-off. Last minute of play. On the draw, Gignac wins, but it goes all the way back into the zone. Duclair goes racing on his own, fires it high over the net. 25 seconds left in the opening period. In comes Brassard, feeds across to Duclair, who one-times it, but Desrosiers was there this time to make the save. Duclair controlling, tries to flip it on, up and over. It's on the mesh. Gignac gets it off. There is no whistle. Away comes Lavoie. He snaps a shot. That's it, though. That'll be the final shot of the period. We have David Forrest enjoying a 5-goal cushion here at the end of the first. 7-2 score in the gold medal game. Even though the season's over, don't forget to go to mtlproleague.com. You can check out all the highlights, check out all the stats, all the information, and you'll have it bookmarked for next season when the boys come back to play at Hockey Etc. All the money that is raised in ticket sales this year, as every season, goes to the Jumpstart program for Canadian Tire. And we'll see how much is added to the over $40,000 that's been donated over the first 2 seasons. Break time's about over. Global Furniture having a little rearrangement meeting over on the boards. Figuring out how can we carve into this 7-2 lead some more. Derek Brassard wins the draw, goes right to Duclair. Duclair snaps one off high and into the glass in the right corner. Fucale makes the save, gives it to Brassard. Brassard goes cross ice to Beaulieu. Beaulieu breaks in on the left, snaps one off. Desrosiers makes the save and he leaves it there. Down comes Bouvalier, he snaps one and Fucale makes the save. Battle in the corner, Brassard and Bouvalier. Now Beaulieu in there. Duclair banks it off the board to get it out, but Pierre-Olivier Joseph still controls, gets it in. Bouvalier gives it to Joseph. Joseph goes to cross in front with a pass to Gignac, and that doesn't happen. Global makes a line change as Alex Killorn comes racing around for David Forrest. Hits the blue line. Slides off his stick as he attempted the backhand. Lavoie breaking in on the left side. Goes right to Carrière, who snaps it into the pads of Fucale. There's a lead to Drouin. Drouin clanks one. More iron. Drouin again dishes to the net. Bounces off the skate of a defender from Global. Obi Kubel breaks on the left. Tries to feed Lavoie for the deflection. Obi Kubel wrists one. That's off the blocker and into the glass. Away comes Jonathan Drouin down the boards on the backhand. Nice save by Desrosiers, who drops it. That's picked up by Drouin. Drouin to Joseph. Joseph snaps one off. That's high and wide. Back to Drouin though. Turns. Looks. Who's he going to give it to? Over to Joseph. Makes a line change. Brassard comes on. Gives to Killorn. Killorn feeds Brassard with a high one. It's up in the air. And Derek Brassard bunts it into the net, making it 8-2 in favor of David Forrest Financial Services. Good high-hand coordination on that one by Brassard for the goal. Play goes into the right corner, picked up by Nathan Beaulieu. Back to Brassard at the point. Gives it to Beaulieu, breaking out. Tries for the feed to Duclair. Away comes Gignac. Gives to Bouvalier. His shot is easily handled by Fucale. Back to Bouvalier. That's broken up. Comes back out though. Backhander. And Fucale gets the pad on it. Beaulieu in the corner handles. His attempt to clear though is picked up by Gignac. Now Pierre-Olivier Joseph allows Bouvalier to pick it up. He turns, cuts in, breaks at the blue line, goes behind the David Forrest net. Brassard comes away with it though. Tries on the backhanded pass to Duclair. Gignac breaking in, goes for the feed to Joseph. Back to Bouvalier. No shot though. Anthony Joseph on the break. But Global comes racing away. Raph Lavoie with it. Behind the net. Still in charge. Drouin bothering him, comes away. Carrier gives it to Raphael Lavoie, who's in the zone in that spot on the one-timer. And he bests Zach Foucale. 8-3 in favor of David Forrest. 14 minutes left in the middle stanza. Play goes into the left corner of Global, picked up by Carrier. Breaks out to center, across his blue line. Hits the David Forrest blue line, spins, lets his players get set. Looks for the feed to Lavoie. Lavoie controls behind the net. Back to Obi Kubel. That's off of the Drouin skate. Back in front. Drouin though picks it up. Tries to feed it out. Lavoie ends up with it. Still snaps it off. And there was a little flutter as it hit one of the sticks of one of the David Forrest players. But what matters is it ended over the shoulder of Foucale for a goal. And now Global trails by 4 goals in an 8-4 contest. Bouvalier tries to feed Gignac. Gignac comes around the left corner. Hits Bouvalier in the skate though. He does control it. Still in charge. Fires it at the net. Foucale gets the pads down and on that. Chase to the puck. Pierre-Olivier Joseph feeds Duclair to it. Turns and comes away. There's a feed to Bouvalier. Cuts in at the right. Fires a shot. Foucale in position to handle it. Beaulieu gives the feed to Duclair on the right. Goes back to Beaulieu, but can't tip it out of the air. Still in control. Has it. Little slide pass over to Brassard. Brassard loses it though. That's picked up by Pierre-Olivier Joseph, who gives it behind the net to Anthony Bouvalier. Bouvalier looks for the feed to Raphael Lavoie, but it goes all the way to the corner. Obi Kubel now with it. Gets it to Carrier. Carrier back to Lavoie. Lavoie tries to feed Obi Kubel. Drouin tries for the backhander out. Still has it though. But David Forrest player can't come up with it. Now Joseph has it. Flips a high pass up and over and out. Don't forget to follow the Montreal Pro League on Twitter as well. Just remember hashtag MTL Pro League when you're looking for the highlights and all the tweets. David Forrest in charge. Joseph feeds Killorn. Killorn back to Joseph. Joseph breaks in behind the Global net. Global comes away with it. Raphael Lavoie and Carrier. Nice spin move by Alex Killorn. Battle in the corner by Killorn and Lavoie. Lavoie comes up with it. Off the boards, but that's almost intercepted by Beaulieu. Drouin does get it, gives it to Beaulieu. Then to Killorn. Away comes Alex Carrier. Nice feed pass to Lavoie. Lavoie turns, but that's taken by Anthony Duclair, who's with Alex Killorn. He snaps one off high. That's saved. Another shot chance for Killorn. Passes it over to Duclair, and Duclair finds the top right corner as he was able to get Desrosiers down. 9-4 as we're going to hit the 10-minute mark of the second period. Duclair down the right side, carves to the right. Backhanded pass to Brassard, but just not enough stick to deflect it in. Brassard now from Beaulieu. Turns. Banks it off the boards into the corner. That's picked up by Bouvalier. Bouvalier turns on the Jets, comes racing away. Takes a snapshot, but that's easily padded down by Foucale for the save. Bouvalier again, snaps it again. Another save by Foucale. Brassard back to Duclair, over to Beaulieu. Beaulieu comes racing down, hits center, nice little move. Gets stood up though by Pierre-Olivier Joseph. Now Brandon Gignac breaks out, gives it to Joseph. Joseph gets into the David Forrest zone behind Foucale. That feed though is stolen by Anthony Joseph. He makes the play, backhander, but too high over the net. And away comes Anthony Bouvelier down the right board. There's his shot, snapped high and off the glass and all the way around. Carrier comes up with it, leaves it for Raphael Lavoie. Gives a nice feed to Carrier. Broken up though. Alex Killorn now to Drouin. Drouin back in, but that's broken up. Obi Kubel, nice feed to Lavoie. Lavoie makes no mistake and buries the puck past Zach Foucale. 9-5 game. 8:30. Yeah, Lavoie. Killorn goes in on the backhand on his knees, but Desrosiers gets the wall up on it. Away comes Obi Kubel. Obi Kubel into the corner, spins. He's being challenged by Brassard and by Killorn. A little chop. Carrier now dishes left to right to Obi Kubel in the corner. He's being followed by Joseph. That's chipped away by Killorn, who comes in, carves to the right, goes to his forehand and finds the low left corner. That's a 10-5 game now for David Forrest Financial Services. Play goes by the boards. Drouin gets it, back to Nathan Beaulieu. Beaulieu in the corner, spins, turns, comes out, little flip pass to Drouin. Drouin back to Beaulieu. Beaulieu gets the shot off the stick of Desrosiers though. Bouvelier circles, comes out, hits center ice, feed on the left to Gignac. Gignac back to Bouvelier. Bouvelier drops it for Gignac. Cuts right, turns, back to the right. Fires cross ice for Pierre-Olivier Joseph. Anthony Duclair, though, battles in the corner with him. He still holds on. Manages to bank it around where it's picked up by Bouvelier. Bouvelier looking for a shot, but Beaulieu bothering him. Nicely tied up in front. Brandon Gignac now controlling for Global. Bouvelier in the left corner with Duclair on top of him. Joseph with the puck to Bouvelier on the short side. And he just guides it into the net. 10-6, 6 minutes remaining in the second period. Obi Kubel wins that, as Global is going to press to see if they can carve more of the lead away. Alex Carrier breaks in over the blue line, back to Obi Kubel. Obi Kubel right in center, snaps one. That's off the pads and then under the glove of Foucale for the save and the stoppage of play. Face off on the left dot. And away comes Joseph. He snaps one. That's handled by Desrosiers. Joseph back, but it's deflected by Obi Kubel, picked up by Brassard. Brassard to Alex Killorn. Killorn spins, turns, hits the blue line at center, gives to Brassard. Brassard back to Killorn. Taken away by Obi Kubel. Gives it to Lavoie. Lavoie de Gignac. And somehow Foucale got his pad over and on the puck for the save. Obi Kubel to Raphael Lavoie. Lavoie behind the net. Looks to give to Obi Kubel. Spins, still control, moves in. Gives it to Pierre-Olivier Joseph, who one-times it on the right side. 10-7. 3-goal cushion now. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the middle period. And Global Furniture pressing and having some success at cutting into the lead of David Forrest. Bouvalier sends it around the boards. Pierre-Olivier Joseph with it now. Comes, looks for somebody, turns. No shot, no pass. Back to Brandon Gignac though. Feed pass to Bouvalier is a little hard, but picked up by Joseph. Back to Bouvalier, in front to Gignac. That little hesitation allowed Foucalé to make the save. Duclair snaps one high and off the glass behind the net. But he comes up with it, looking for another shot. Back to Drouin. Drouin still in control. Gets it to Beaulieu. Beaulieu can't one-time it. Nobody wants the puck. It's bouncing around. Beaulieu has it. Pierre-Olivier Joseph now to Gignac. Gignac gets stood up at the blue line. Jonathan Drouin gives to Joseph. Joseph drops that back to Killorn. Killorn now with it, crosses the global blue line on the right, behind the net. Gives it back to Joseph. Joseph to Brassard. Brassard spins, turns, comes in, goes in front to Joseph. But that's handled by Desrosiers. Nice steal at the blue line by Carrière. Lavoie gets a shot off, but that's handled by Foucalé. Obi-Kubel now. Over to Carrière. Carrière to Lavoie. Lavoie gets in tight. He's tied up in front. Jonathan Drouin comes away. On the left, gives to Alex Killorn, who rattles another one off the post. Lavoie looks to feed Carrière. No luck. Duclair now has it. Gives it to Beaulieu. That's stolen by Bouvalier, all alone. Gets his own rebound, though, and buries it. 10-8. Global within 2 goals now, and 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Duclair has the puck, enters the Global territory. Pierre-Olivier Joseph bothers him in the corner. Puck comes back to Beaulieu at the point. He gets a shot, but it's high and off the glass to the left. Bouvalier breaks across the blue line, gets stood up. Pierre-Olivier Joseph, though, comes up with the puck. Feeds it across to Gignac. Gignac's shot, though, too high. Joseph on the right. Leaves it for Gignac. He breaks in. Gives it to Joseph. And Joseph gets his stick on it and under Foucalé. We now have a 1-goal game as we hit the 1 minute mark in the middle period. Bouvalier pressing, gets in. Joseph makes a nice stop on him. Drouin now has it, gives it to Joseph. That's off the stick of a Global player and the mesh and back in. Pierre-Olivier Joseph comes away, gives it to Bouvalier. That's broken up. Drouin comes racing in on his own. Gets his rebound too, but both saves made by Desrosiers to keep it a 1-goal game. 25 seconds left in the second period. Bouvalier spins. Away comes Carrière. Carrière on the right. Gives back to Lavoie. Lavoie takes the shot wide. Looks for the feed. Drouin breaks that up. Carrière in his zone, though, being trailed by Killorn. Gets it in deep, picked up by Drouin. That should just about do it as we're 2-1. And done in the second period. Really good effort by Global to come back and get themselves into the game. They carved out a healthy lead that was held by David Forrest. And we have a 1-goal game as we head into the final 18 minutes of play here in Montreal Pro League. Don't forget, the games are live streamed on ntlproleague.com through esportsdesk.com. Visit the website, check out the stats, the news. All the games and the highlights from the entire season are posted there. Don't forget Twitter, hashtag MTL Pro League. The ref is looking at me. I think he's about done. Poke him with a fork, he's toast. He's built up a sweat over these 2 games. It reminds me, we have a saying about refereeing. We call them as we see them, and if we don't see them, we make them up. Here we go, 1-goal game. David Forrest leading 10-9. 18 minutes to the championship. Who's going to raise the cup? Duclair comes racing down the right side, looking to get that goal to start the third. But away comes Global. That's broken up by Beaulieu at the blue line. And that's broken up by Global at their blue line. Errant pass picked up by Brassard. Brassard in the zone. Oh, and just a highlight reel score by Anthony Duclair as he one-times the feed from Brassard. Top right corner. You can't get much better top shelf than that. $11-9 in favor of David Forrest. About 40 seconds into the third. Drouin comes racing away. He rips off a shot. That's handled by Desrosiers, who in better judgment says, let's freeze this. We'll set up for a face-off. Goes into the left corner. Pierre-Olivier Joseph comes away with it. Now that's picked up by Gignac. Tries to go across to Beauvillier, but Joseph has it. Gets into the David Forrest zone. Battles along the boards with Anthony Joseph. Jonathan Drouin has it. Still controls. Turns. Dishes over to Killorn. Killorn at the right face-off dot. Back to Joseph. Joseph into the left corner to Drouin. Around the boards to Killorn. But that ends up on Gignac's stick, who gives Beauvillier the pass. He snaps one off, and it's handled on the wall of Zach Foucale. Pierre-Olivier Joseph now turns around. Oh! Too many men on the ice. Play was a little too close. So, here we go. Jonathan Drouin is going to step to the line. Goes right, comes back center. Says, I see my spot, low left corner, low right corner. And there you go. Beats Philippe Desrosiers on the low shot. That's a 3-goal lead now for David Forrest. Away we come. We'll have a face-off following the stoppage of play, just outside David Forrest territory. Nathan Beaulieu behind his net. Drops it and leaves it for Brassard. Brassard to Beaulieu, who breaks in. He snaps one, but Desrosiers squares for the save. That play is broken up by Lavoie. Away comes Obi Kubel, who goes to cut across and trips over Anthony Duclair's stick. So Obi Kubel is cleaning the ice. He wants a nice path to the net, as he'll get a penalty shot here. He's away, straight down center. Looks, forehand, backhand, saved by Foucale. Maybe he should have put some water on there, made it a little smoother. 14 minutes remaining. Face-off will be on the right dot in David Forrest's zone, but the draw sends the puck all the way back to Desrosiers, where that's picked up by Carrière. Carrière feeds it right to left to Lavoie. Lavoie turns, looking, on the right side now, carves around the net, comes back to the right, gives it to Obi Kubel. Obi Kubel has his play broken up, but he returns the favor. Thought he had the right corner, but goes wide. Picked up by Carrier. Carrier gets by Duclair, but Duclair steals the puck. Battle along the board. Obi Kubel to Brassard now. One time by Duclair. Duclair back to Joseph. Brassard to Duclair, who snaps one off. And Philippe Desrosiers freezes the puck. Both teams take advantage for the line change on the stoppage. Pierre-Olivier Joseph behind the net, leaves it there for Beauvallier. Beauvallier comes out, hits center. Easily stolen though by Alex Killorn. Killorn at the blue line, going to the left. Now Beauvallier steals it. Gives it to Pierre-Olivier Joseph, but can't get the shot off as Killorn tied him up. Now Alex Killorn comes away with Drouin 2-on-1 with Joseph. Joseph gets his stick on it. Now that's picked up by Gignac behind his net in Global's territory. Backhands it out. Picked up by Beauvallier. Hits the blue line. Still has it. Gives it over to Gignac on the backhand. And on the rebound. Handled by Foucault. Beauvallier goes high but over the net. Play behind the net. Goes back to Beauvallier. Can't get his stick on it. Alex Killorn comes racing away. David Forrest makes a line change. But that picks up by Lavoie. Chipped away by Nathan Beaulieu. Race for the puck. Lavoie and Beaulieu. Beaulieu gets it. Tries to give it to Brassard. Brassard has it. But Carrier now comes around his net on the left side. Long lead pass to Lavoie on the left. Snaps one off, but nothing but glove by Foucault, who drops it. Brassard to Duclair. Duclair in the corner. Back to the front of net. Banked away by Desrosiers. Beaulieu behind his net. Gives the feed to Brassard. Brassard crosses the blue line. Snaps one off. Arm saved by Desrosiers. Duclair off the boards to Beaulieu. Beaulieu back to Duclair. Duclair back and forth. Gets the puck one shot off and under the pads of Desrosiers for the save. Battle in the corner. Drouin has it. Still has it. Gives it to Joseph. Back to Killorn. Killorn to Joseph at mid-ice. Back to Killorn. There's the shot off the stick of a defender from Global, off the mesh and back in. Beauvallier goes left to right to Gignac. Gignac breaks in. Gives it to Beauvallier, who just taps it up and over the shoulder of Foucault. 12-10 as we hit the 10-minute mark of the third period. Drouin wins, gets the puck back to Joseph. Joseph over to Killorn on the left. Killorn comes across the blue line, leaves it for Drouin. Drouin leaves that for Joseph. He carries down into the right corner in front of the net. Killorn can't get his stick on it to get the deflection. Global comes breaking out. Beauvallier at center, cuts to the right, leaves that for Joseph. Gignac now on the left, breaks in, fires though way wide into the corner and down. Joseph picks it up, breaks down the right, leaves it for Gignac. Gignac in the corner with Joseph behind the net. Tries the dish pass back to the blue line. That sends Brassard away though. Brassard off the crossbar and out. Brassard. It was. Play continues. Little discussion whether that was off the crossbar or hit the mesh. Ref says it hit the mesh, or it hit the crossbar, so no goal and play continued. Brassard controlling play now in his zone. Gives it to Beaulieu. Beaulieu in the corner, being challenged by Lavoie. Over to Brassard with Obi Kubel on him. That's high up and over. Played out of the zone by Desrosiers. Raphael Lavoie in the left corner with Obi Kubel. Brassard following him. On the spin. Nice save by Foucale. Beaulieu now challenged by Obi Kubel. Beaulieu drops it back for Duclair. Around the boards to Brassard. Carrière comes up with it. In control. Back to the point to Lavoie. Lavoie snaps one. That's off the blocker of Foucale. Foucale to Carrière. Lavoie to Carrière. It's tipped all the way down. On a high stick. So we'll have the face-off on the far dot in global territory. David Forrest holding on to a 12-10 advantage here in the final period of the championship match of the Montreal Pro League. Alex Killorn. There's one off the corner posts. I think it's like Tim Hortons. Every sixth one you get a free. I think he's at 5 already on posts tonight. There's a backhander by Killorn. No post this time, nothing but net. And it's a lucky 13-10 advantage now for David Forrest Construction with 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Pierre-Olivier Joseph breaks out of his zone, hits center, dumps it into the right, comes up with it again. Gives that to Gignac, who Anthony Joseph battles with. Play is tight at the net. Pierre-Olivier comes up with it. Gives it to Gignac. He's shadowed by Killorn. Bouvalier to Joseph. Joseph over to Gignac. Fakes the shot, gives to Joseph. There's one, whistle. No, he's good. That was right off Foucale's cage. He felt that one, but says play on, boys. Alex Killorn, there's a shot. Off the stick and out, and back in off the mesh. Killorn gives to Drouin. Drouin gives it back to Killorn. Pierre-Olivier Joseph to Bouvalier. Drouin stands him up, comes away on his own. Dishes it back to Beaulieu so they can make a line change. Off the boards. Intercepted by Carrière. Carrière gives the feed pass to Obi Kubel, but it's chipped away. Lavoie and Duclair battle along the boards. Obi Kubel comes in on a feed, snaps the shot off, and that's handled by Foucale. Away comes Brassard. Backhander. Up and over the shoulder of Desrosiers. He had Desrosiers thinking pass, but he went for the backhander and found ample space. 14-10. Stay tuned at the end of the game as the Montreal Pro League Cup will be presented. Obi Kubel breaks in, feeds it back, goes to Carrière. Carrière comes breaking in, gives the feed to Lavoie. Lavoie buries it through traffic. It found its way through a couple of players and the 5-hole of Foucale. 14-11. 4:40 left in the third period. Lots of time in 3-on-3 hockey. On the draw, Brassard wins, gives to Beaulieu. Beaulieu to Duclair on the left. Duclair turns, being followed by Obi Kubel. Over to Beaulieu on the right. Beaulieu in the right corner now in global territory. Cars back, fires one up and into the mask of Desrosiers. Duclair now on the right, controlling the play. Obi Kubel on top of him. Fires it in front, but that's handled by Carrière, who gives to Lavoie. Lavoie behind the net. Gives back to Carrière. Carrière looks to go for the feed, but that's broken up by Brassard, who just sends it down into the corner of Global's zone. Allows David Forrest to get a fresh set of legs out there. Away comes Gignac down the left. Anthony Joseph handles that though. Chips it away. Gignac does come up with it. Gives it to Beauvallier. Beauvallier in the corner to Gignac. Gignac cuts back. Looks to come out in front. Gets the rebound. Gets the shot. Foucalé makes the save. Drouin chips it back to Killorn, who goes behind the net, slows the pace. He breaks out now. Nice move to get by Gignac. On the left, gets his rebound as well, but no joy. 2:59 left. Global's opted for the extra attacker. Desrosiers's gone to the bench. 4 men on now. Here comes Carrière. Lavoie behind the net. Gives the feedback to the point to Gignac. Gignac to Lavoie. Lavoie to Beauvallier. They got to look for that shot. Down by 3 goals. 2:35. Nice stacked defense though. Playing a solid triangle. David Forrest. Lavoie in the corner. Lots of motion with the passes, but no shots yet. Beauvallier on the right. At center. Feeds it in front. Goes for the shot. Lavoie handles it. Drouin turning, controlling. Gives it around to Anthony Joseph. Plays it along the boards. Scramble in front. A couple of attempts by Raphael Lavoie. But Zach Foucalé covers up as we go under 2 minutes to play. And we're at stop time. Timeout. Timeout called by Global Furniture. Well, it's been a great season here. We've enjoyed bringing it to you from Hockey Etc. on MTLProLeague.com through esportsdesk.com. We thank the fans that turned out all year long, because those tickets that you purchased will go towards the Canadian Tire Jumpstart Foundation. So Global has had their timeout. They've set their play. Let's see if they can get something going here with $1:59 left. Beauvallier sets to take the draw. He wins that. In comes Carrière. Gives to Beauvallier. Beauvallier looks. Back to Carrière. Really solid triangle by David Forrest, though. They're not collapsing. They're keeping Global at bay. Obi-Kubel looks to feed, but that's chipped out by Duclair. They regroup. Beauvallier breaks in. There's a shot, goes around the board and out. Picked up by Obi-Kubel. He gets into the zone. Looks, gives back to Carrière. Carrière feeds Beauvallier on the right. Scramble, loose puck in front. Everybody swinging at it, nobody making contact. Now Lavoie gives it in front. Almost deflected by Obi-Kubel. Oh, and there's a slap shot and a snap stick by Raphael Lavoie. There's a shot by Beauvallier. Comes out, Obi-Kubel. Gets it in. Brassard around. 49 seconds. All the way down into the corner. Duclair charging after Gignac. Olivier Joseph gets it to Beauvallier. Beauvallier comes breaking out. 34 seconds from David Forrest claiming the title. That was a high stick by Killorn, but it was picked up by Global, so they get to keep playing. Joseph into the corner. Lavoie shoots behind the net. Joseph off the skates of Nathan Beaulieu. Coming up 10 seconds. Beaulieu backhands it all the way down. Misses the net. That's going to be it. 5 seconds. Picked up by Brandon Gignac. And there you have it. David Forrest, Financial Services, 14-11 winners in the gold medal game over Global Furniture. David Forrest will claim the Montreal Pro League Cup, which they will be presenting. The customary handshake. Probably be a couple of quips in the dressing room. Here we have the cup on the other side. There's a scrum for the broken stick. There's two halves, so at least two people will get a souvenir. Here you have it, the team photo as Captain Anthony Duclair accepts the Montreal Pro League Cup. The official team photo. It's been a great summer of hockey. Congratulations to Montreal Pro League for some great games. Congratulations to David Forrest Financial Services on their championship. I want to thank Andrew Burnett and Gabriel DeCambra for their quality production work all season long. Thanks for joining us on MontrealProLeague.com for the live action on live stream through esportsdesk.com. I'm Mark Lidbetter. Here's to a great hockey season for whoever you cheer for. And until the puck drops next summer here at Hockey Etc., everybody take care out there and keep your stick on the ice. Stay safe out there, eh, boys?
Yeah, you too.
See you next summer, man.